Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing good out there. Um, anyway, I'm coming on one reason because I did a prior video on how I had gotten my name, which I'll slightly go over. They had nicknamed my father Charitable Harry because he would go and fix old ladies' stuff or people that couldn't afford to have their stuff fixed, like heat, air, and whatnot, for free if they didn't have the money. So he got that nickname, and with that, my mother named me. She said after him, because he was a good, kind man when it came to helping others. Um, but I need to clarify something. In the previous video that I did, I had said that my father had left my mother for a prostitute. Okay, well, I need to clarify that because that is the story that I had been told. And I don't really remember what age it was when my mother had said that. Now, you know, I had never known my mother to lie about anything. But when women are scorned, it's, a possibility that she said it out of anger. Because I never really brought it up to her again, no more. But I do remember that, her saying that from a kid. But my sister had brought it to my attention that I did not clarify that that is what, my mother told me. Not that that was actually the case, because I don't know. I mean, I was only like 2, 3 years old at the time. So I was just telling the story as I was told it, things that I remember from my childhood. Um, and then my sister also brought to my attention that I said my father wasn't always a good man. She didn't understand me saying that about him um, because he was actually a good man. I said that because of my feelings that he didn't have a whole lot to do with me and my sister growing up. I do have, some memories like up to a certain age, and then after that, none. Um, my mother also did say that he never paid child support. And I do know that to be true. But, he did have a whole nother family to support. That does not excuse, really, um, kind of pushing your other kids aside. To me, I just, to me, you can't excuse that. I mean, I don't care if it was $20 a week. To me, you just can't excuse the man that makes kids and then doesn't take care of them. And that's my personal feelings about it, because I will do continue with my family videos, and I will continue to tell you why I have those feelings and the things that I do actually remember. Um, but I just wanted to clarify those two things. Um, you know, way back in the day, my father did drink. Um, and I want to say I was told, now again, I don't know, but I was told that he was an alcoholic. Um, and, but as I said, I don't know that, and I don't remember that. Um, so I can't say that's true or not true. So, like I said, I just want to clear those things up because, um, you know, I did not realize how I had phrased it in my last video, and I wanted to clarify it. Okay, so now I want to talk to you about what's been going on, and not just the virus. There has been numerous earthquakes in Idaho, Utah, some in Arizona, just all over the place. But there was a real strong one in Utah and Idaho, about 200 miles from Yellowstone. And there's been, right before earthquakes happen and volcanoes happen, there are reports of lights in the sky, like auroras. Um, and anyway, I'm looking into all of that. I will do a video just on the auroras and that, what's going on with it. But there's also an asteroid that's going to come by Earth on April 29th. There's a comet atlas that we're going to be able to see somewhere between the 23rd and 31st of the month. So there's a lot that's going on out there. One thing we sure don't want, and that's Yellowstone to go off. And there's been a lot of things going on right around Yellowstone. Lots of tremors, slight earthquakes. So there's just a lot besides the virus that's going on out there that really do tell us that we're in the end of days. I've noticed there's more robberies, there's more murders, there's more crime. Everywhere you look, every day now, there's numerous crimes and robberies and whatnot. And right here recently, we have had activity pick up here again around my house. The other night, there was a white SUV that had backed into my yard and has sat there until I came around the camper with my gun. And I didn't hide it. That's when they took off. And then last night, there was a car, a dark colored car, that pulled in my yard. And again, they didn't take off until I came around my camper with my gun. My point is, it's getting very dangerous out there. And if you're elderly, I really hope that if you don't have protection, that you will get you some. Because times is getting ready to get way, way worse. If this virus does not clear up shortly, and we can't get, the truckers get sick, the people working in the food stores get sick, the people working in the factories get sick. If any of this takes place, we're going to have a hard time getting our food supply. I'm hoping that it doesn't come to that. But there is a lot of people that are not listening to what they are being told. And when you have just one person that's out there not listening to what the government is telling you to do to keep yourselves safe from this virus, and believe me, there's a lot. Now, now you have to tie your shoes up in a bag. If you go out, you have to take your clothes off and wash them. You have to shower. I mean, you have to be vigilant. Very, very, very vigilant. Um, I haven't done many videos lately because, there's a lot going on. And every time I go to do a video, I get interrupted. Um, either by my daughter over there, or, I have the other girl staying with me, and she can get a little loud on the phone from time to time. So, when she has to make, some phone calls and whatnot. So, there's a lot going on. Um, like this evening, I need to mow some grass because the grass is getting pretty high. My daughter mowed a lot of it, but I need to mow over here on my side. Um, and I really have a lot more cleaning that I need to do too. And then I had to take care of all the beginning of the month stuff. And y'all, beginning of the month, I get such fierce anxiety. I mean, it's really stressful. Having to get everything paid and one here and one there, and y'all know I take care of the other guy. I have to get his check to him, make sure his stuff gets paid. Um, so it's just really a lot to do around the beginning of the month for me. But I do have some videos that will be coming out shortly that I think everybody will enjoy, um, that I'm working on. And I know that y'all have seen that new channel that at first I didn't think, I don't know, is it Fire Dumpster Fire, something like that. I mean, dang, I can't keep up with all their damn personas and channels. I mean, it's gotten to the point of ridiculousness now. Um, and at first I didn't think the channel was that bad. I actually found it kind of funny. But there are some things that I don't find funny. Like the video that he did on Flo, for instance. Um, you know, about her brother. I didn't find that funny. As a matter of fact, I found it quite disgusting. Um, the video that he did supposedly on my daughter. But it really did not depict my daughter at all. I'll just be honest. My daughter wasn't a drug addict like that, to that extreme like that. She did have a drug issue. I've not hid or denied it. Um, I've told that story. Go back and watch it. And actually, if the person running that channel is who I think it is, well, they might want to look at some of their family members, huh? Yeah, I think they should. I really think that they need to look in the mirror and look at some of their family members. Now, with that said, we don't do that over here on my channel or Mindy's channel, Laura's channel, none of them. We do not, that to me is taboo, to use a dead person's loved one. It was brought up to me by someone that I had used Glenda's son Jeremy's something. Okay. The only thing that I had said about Jeremy is that she is lying about the way he was killed. There was no one in that vehicle that had alcohol in their system. None of them. I heard that there might have been some marijuana in their system. I did hear that. I don't know if it's true. But this using dead people's loved ones is downright sick. It's disgusting. It's not becoming at all. And I tell you, you better hope the end of the world is not here. Because if it is, I know a few people that's going to hell. All right, that's it for right now. Have a good one. Everyone stay safe out there. I love yous, and I'm praying for yous. And be careful, because things are getting worse. All right, God bless, and talk to you later.